Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
She's going to have her mouth falling off. She had a pizza.
And he passes on the touchback.
They said they found her chip.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return.
You didn't make them no fool last night. You see how they be accusing you?
Every team has impact players.
Hey, no, you see how they tell you to your face she didn't feed them. You see that?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really
just like I done offer y'all oatmeal.
Guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks
y'all from across the room.
It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lead.
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Let's think a second about Arizona State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Quarterback may change this route. He's got it. First down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
The Sun Devils are flying down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at... Iowa State sending the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Lee. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon. the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wilson will throw. Bring in the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him! And he will score! Touchdown, Iowa State!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Plows through the defense. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Power football with the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. as they get set to snap at time, winding down here in the quarter. Wilson to pass. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He gets a block. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work. Gets it past the mark. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Using the quick game. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. White going to attack through the air. The quick out. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job. Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. And they... the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Carpenter. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Lee. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And as he throws, and they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. White wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The running back has it.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Sun Devils come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Bray. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible. You want to try to throw the... But he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
White going to attack through the air. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. The Cyclones want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50.
Let's go.
Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Fights off a defender. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. White wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Hamilton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's on target and complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball. But
oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping down the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Gonna run it. It's Lee. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man. It's Malone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He takes it at the 45. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And this defense is giving up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
49, Iowa State, 7.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. single back formation, and they give it to it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. White going to attack through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Cyclones have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. He's loose. The 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. There he goes. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finding an escape route. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
And the Cyclones back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Carpenter. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Spins away from the defender. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-and-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Pocket breaking down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. And it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
They'll give it to the back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he's got some space. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Riley. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Excellent coverage by this defense. They were locked on them like glue, and that's not even close to a touchdown, and the defense makes the stand. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah.
Got it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Sun Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So TCU's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build up.
Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Porter. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The Horned Frogs are on the move. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Not much running room there thanks to this down. Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The short hands. It's James. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arizona State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. White wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Give to the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out there.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bray. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split them out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Sun Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. White going to attack through the air. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ezukama. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Holden finds his man on the left. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man, it's Baker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
White wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ezukama. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Toss to the outside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. White going to attack through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brigg. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain?
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by a field goal over USC. for now, it's back to you fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Bringing it back. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snagged in the middle. It's small. Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
He leaves it with his back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's reeled in. It's small. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they...
Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU! And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. White wants to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, at this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today. But doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bray. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Bray. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Sun Devils will snap it on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged on the outside. It's Bray.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
To the ground with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. White going to attack through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
TCU 17.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's small. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Oh, they're after him. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's small. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. White wants to throw it. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back up.
There he goes! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Using his legs, it's Riley. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Riley. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Turning it on. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Sun Devils are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback making checks. White going to attack through the air. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Ezukama. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. That's caught. It's Baker. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll run the sneak for it. Makes it past the marker. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get out of.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Tight end finds a soft spot. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
White wants to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 35, he's loose. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gray. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. White going to attack through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Got it in the middle, it's Baker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Simon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Baker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Creates a little room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Got it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Finds a man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simon. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Caught behind the line. It's Baker. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the left. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking for space. It's Bray. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it.